The CK1 line, is it done and over? Is it a relic of past? Just like Draka Noir and David of Coolwater defined the late 80s, early 90s. This is the quintessential 90s perfume. By these I mean this this cute fella CK1. He's got that whole 90s aesthetic pat down, bottles with the frosted glass look, with some silver cap and it's kind of grey writing. Remember which other famous perfume, or in fact all time famous perfume had that, with the same light, airy, breezy, summery uh, cologne and all those melon citrus vibe. Okay, this legend here, this is king of kings, guys. This is the one that everybody bought and is buying. Okay, put this guy aside safely. And of course the Love They Say by Issey Miyake, so the 90s legend. So this is one of the quintessential 90s perfume. And then lo and behold, at varying times we had all these things coming along, and much more, right? Because if you see, literally each year has its summer CK bottle like this with different colorations and some twists and turns and so on. Okay, so why they keep like puppy mills, CK ones are like some perfume mill where they just pump it all out, man. The original of course had a freshness of vision and marketing, and the whole thing, it's like a new wave of thinking, new wave of perfume actually at that time, right? It was fresh, it felt fresh, but now it feels like done to death. It seems like some kind of a hollow social virtue signaling and all that, about all it's being unisex, one for all for one, everything for everybody, environmental friendly, all these kind of things. We don't know how much it's genuine versus how much it's just selling to the customer. Maybe in the comment sections you can share if you are aware of any deep hardcore environmental activity CK is doing, or any hardcore social justice or equality activities that CK is doing. If anybody knows about it, do share. But to me it seems a lot more like, put a few hunky looking models, sexy looking models together in a black and white photo shoot, and then say, oh, this is cool. Now why do I keep buying it? Okay, it's Calvin Klein and Hugo Boss, I've been wanting to sort of, and Polo as well, I've been wanting to sort of put them in a box and forget about them and move on. But many times I sort of get drawn to them because they know, these company, these guys, they really know how to give you that punch to the customer, right? Say you're walking by, or let's say you have a plan in a mall, a man with a plan or a girl with a plan, right? Go there to get some stuff, and then when you walk by the aisle you'll suddenly see, they'll put some nice marketing, some nice table with some decorations or whatever, and then lo and behold there'll be a CK and it'll be well priced. Yes, you all know the price is always very affordable. They make sure they do that. It's got the iconic bottle, and they'll make perfumes that are not that you can't usually hate. It's not usually, it's not great, but it's not bad either. So you'll be thinking like, CK, it's not too expensive. Maybe you just get one, for old time's sake or whatever. Nostalgia factor. That's why the bottles are similar. It saves costs. You don't have to hire a designer to make any new bottle or design, and then people also have a nostalgia for these things and all that. So it works at multiple levels. So then you say, okay, let me just get this, or I buy another perfume. Then sometimes they give this offer of you pay around a certain amount of dollars, you get a discount on a second purchase and so on. So due to all these strategies, they are master strategies, I have to admit. Calvin Klein, Hugo Boss, even say Tommy Hilfiger and whatnot, they do a lot of these things. I don't know whether it's by choice or what's the exact reason, but fashion industry is a bit fickle, right? So you might be hot for 10 years and then suddenly you got to survive, so you got to come up with something. Okay, some brand do always maintain a level, Chanel, Dior, they do maintain a level. So I'm not, what is the challenge here? I don't know if there's any American brand has always been at a certain peak for many years. It seems they are very decade based. They'll be all hot for about 10 years and then they sort of slide down. So if there's any American brands, that's like above the fray, of course, do share. I'd be interested in knowing. Okay, I'm not a very how to say deep fashion knowledgeable person or fashion police for that matter. And by fashion I mean the whole shebang of it, from the clothing to the perfumes to the watches to the whole thing, right? So now coming to the perfumes itself, okay, we all know that Calvin Klein. I told you about the price, the way they simplify the bottle, all these things. But this one, I have to admit, this one is kind of cool, right? This one is sort of creative with the gold thing spilling and all. It's kind of cool. This one, if this is the best, then the neighbor is the worst. Look at this, man. This like, and somebody Caesar tore off some old underwear and just sort of wrapped it around a bottle. So that's out. Whoever did that. This one's kind of cool, kind of sophisticated, keeps the vibe. They just change the thing, and then there's a CK all. That's the white one, I believe, and I sort of maybe one day I will get it. But I literally would have. I think I smell all of them over time. Actually, not all, maybe most of it, right? So, in terms of scent profile itself, you want to have the 90s feel, the citrus, the freshness, the whatever, just go for this. Don't waste your time arguing. This is a good one. Multiple, lots of ingredients. It was concocted by Morillas, and if I want to, let me see, to go into the depths of it. This is 1994. Harry Fremont and Mato Morillas, the whole litany of ingredients, guys, just like Aqua di Gio, because that was the style back in the day. Now, if you see the perfume the past 1-2 years, you'll see they just have six or seven ingredients. That's the trend now. But those days it's been everything. So this one got a top of pineapple, bergamot, orange, cardamom, papaya, lemon. Papaya is interesting. Not many have that. Made of rose, jasmine, violet, freesia, lily of the valley, orris root, and a base of musk, cedar, sandalwood, green tea, oak moss, amber, and so on. Okay, so that's like what's inside there. 1994, most people were into this. It was cool at the time, and now a lot of people buy it more for nostalgia purposes, because everything's watered down, everything is skin scent, minimal projection, minimal longevity. That's like applicable for all of them. They have that in common. Okay, so let me get that out of the way. Okay, all right. I think we all should sort of move away from this. Sorry to say, I'm sure there's some who love it. Some, in fact, some people I know, like, they don't like scents that are too heavy. They just want something very mild, and maybe if you go near them you might smell something light. I agree that I don't deny it. But for any average person, spray it on, it's gone for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, by the time you get in your car and you're not even one quarter of the way to your destination, the smell is gone. Like, come on. I personally, I can't dig that. Okay. So for CK Gold, this one's a new one, 2016. It leans a bit more feminine. It's got lots of fig. Everybody talks about the fig of it. Top of fig, bergamot, sage, made of jasmine, neroli, and violet, and a base of patchouli, guaiac wood, and vetiver. Okay, I get a bit of a milky, feminine kind of feeling with this. All right. And then the CKB Black. This was in 1996, very close to the original. Still decent looking. And this one was by Rain Margenthaler, and it's got a top of mandarin orange, juniper, mint, bergamot, lavender, and green notes. Then the mid of freesia, jasmine, green grass, orchid, magnolia, peach, and a base of amber, vanilla, cedar, sandalwood, musk, and opoponax or something like that. And this CKB, I think I should do a comparo with the very much other end of spectrum expensive luxurious perfume, which is this. Okay, it's all about the grass, guys. All about the grass. So it's CKB is a woody, grassy kind of thing. As I said, we already talked about the CK's limited longevity projection. Unfortunately, this expensive guy H24 Hermes is also having the same problem of grassy sensation to me, and limited longevity and projection. Okay, so the thing for me, I'm finding that when I smell any grassy perfume, I keep getting the feeling of warehouse or some stale, non-fresh kind of setting. Of course, some people feel it's fresh, but oftentimes I get a non-fresh vibe from it. I'm not sure why. Maybe I've been in the past when I was young into warehouses which kept hay, or I don't know, some kind of grass that is like old or something like that. So I don't get great vibes with grass, except for certain grass. I don't know, maybe it's the species or what, but Carolyn Herrera NYC men, I sort of I dig that grass. That grass is kind of okay, right? When I say grass, I am not talking about any kind of a slang word for any kind of you know what I mean. I'm talking about the actual grass, okay, the normal grass, yeah, that cow seed and all that, yeah, grass. Okay, what else we have? Well, the everyone actually, this one is quite recent, 2020, by Morilas. Okay, the man who had the part in the original. I don't know why the bottle designer has been a bit out with the underwear theme, but basically it's a citrus aromatic with a top of orange and ginger made of water, tea, base of musk, cedar, amber and patchouli. Okay, so people get the vibe of tea and orange on this. And so the conclusion is that you can wear any of this to the gym, guys. This is a great, I can't think of any better gym scent. I think this is the best gym scent. Okay, if the CK can bring down the price a bit more, right, get a small bottle, put it in your gym bag. Once you're done working out, you're sweating and all that, if especially if your gym doesn't have a shower, woof, there you go. Or just before you enter the gym, you don't want to be thinking or whatever, because some people, of course, not some people, many people go to the gym, they don't bathe before going to the gym, right? They bathe after. So you might want to keep this in your gym bag, poof poof, 2 or 3 sprays, just feeling good. Most of these are citrusy, light, airy kind of a thing. It doesn't have any heavy wood or any kind of smokiness, all that. So that could be the way to go with this. So ultimately, I think price wise they could improve a bit. I think by now they could not give up. By now they could have like be frank with themselves. They can just say gym one, gym two, or something like gym citrus, whatever, and just push the price down a bit, and we keep with these small bottles as well, and market is a gym scent, man. Come on, be frank. And I think that'll work well for everybody. Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody. Then we won't be criticizing it so much. We would be very pleased. It's a great gym scent. So that's my conclusion, guys. I think from now on people should start looking at all the CK1 line as a gym scent. Then everybody's going to be happy. That is my thought anyway. If you guys have any other kind of opinion, do share, because if CK is not gonna rebrand themselves in this way as this kind of utilitarian perfume, I don't know how long customers gonna be sort of going for them. I don't think it's very fair to just come up with this kind of very short-lived, simple apostrophe blends and all that, when a lot of them are upping the game. Many perfume houses are really coming out with some good stuff. I'll give you an example. This one I really love, Gentleman Givenchy Boise, really beautiful blend. Some chocolatiness, some what's the word for it, there's some smokiness and all that. It's very masculine, very lovely scent. Granted, this one also is not the greatest in terms of projection longevity, but definitely better than all these things here. It's one of the classics. Okay, so yep, CK, up your game, or call yourself a gym scent, and then everybody will be happy. So share your thoughts about this. I think with that I can say I can end my discussion on the CK1 line. Not all are here, definitely, and some of them are not even called CK1 officially, like this is CKB, right? And some are not here, like CK all is not here. But overall I think I gave you a good overview of what it's about, the CK1 team is about. So yeah, you can make your own conclusions. If you don't believe me, just go to the mall, spray some on, walk for an hour, and then see if you can smell it again on your fingers or not. I think most likely you won't. But then again, you look at the sticker price again, then the salesperson will say, I'm giving you a free bag with that, and then you might, like me, end up buying more and more of it. Yeah, that's the CK for you right there. Okay guys, take care, see you guys soon, bye bye.